welcome to your show because it is your show. Today's edition is going to present Daniela Medina and her new speech. She's an activist that talks about the Congo and its situation in the light of recent events, including the death of the leader Lumumba. Let's go and see it.
Lumumba once said, "But we, who were elected by the votes of your representatives of the people, to guide our native land, we, who have suffered in body and soul from the colonial oppression, we tell you that henceforth, all that is finished with." Good evening, honorable citizens, activists, and truth seekers. I speak today in the name of my people. As you may know, today is a mournful day, for our leader has passed away. However, we won't let his ideals die. We won't let these tragedies stop our efforts for self-determination. For years, we were subjected to other nations, forced to be their slaves, and had our homes and resources taken away from our hands. We didn't have liberty, but the only thing they couldn't take away from us was our hope. Because we are strong and united, and together we will fight for our children, for our future, for our country. We are proud for our struggle, because it is indispensable to put an end in this humiliation. As a nation, we have the right to determine who we want to become, how we want to guide our country, and what ideology to follow. We don't need capitalism. As a new country, we will need an economic way that gives a name to everybody. The United States is lying. This is not a classic communist takeover. This is our own decision. We, together as a nation, have decided this is the best path for us. Western countries are always thinking they know what we want, that we would like to be like them, but they should respect a decision from a sovereign country. They don't really care for us. They care for our resources and our cheap labor, our support against the Soviet Union. But what happens if we don't agree with them? We have just witnessed this in the fall of our leader. Lumumba was a fighter and he knew what was best for the nation. The moment he realized the above, the United States decided he was no longer needed in power. And in an immoral way, they started plotting against our leader, against our freedom. That Western government is incapable of respecting another country's liberties and rights, and so we should not respect their wishes. Now, Mobutu's coup d'etat has only brought us chaos. His aggressive way of taking power is forcing us, the people that make this country, to give in the capitalism and Western intervention. But not satisfied enough, the coward knew he was going to be killed and blamed Lumumba, a man who only sought freedom. Lumumba is now dead, but his cause will continue. We will eliminate this new form of Pacific imperialism, for they may not be attacking us, but they sure control things around. Now our country is in chaos. Our agricultural exports have dropped and our public finance is in red lights. Yes, the stabilization and liberalization program has improved our situation, but still, the government spends thousands for their own wishes. Public investment will be needed to rehabilitate the economy. Now, I tell you, Congo, if we combine our forces, we will be able to improve our 3 transport modes: railways, roads, and the river systems. Let's unite for a better economy. Let's unite for a better politics. Let's unite for a better nation. Down with the Western Empire! Long live the sovereign Congo! Long live Lumumba!
Well, we're sure this speech is going to give people something to talk about. Thank you for watching this edition of Your Show, because it is your show. See you next time.